trunk of someone's car, I said, you're in that, right?
White nursing home.
Yeah.
In case.
Yeah, there's a wire in there.
Yeah, is it in a casing? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have our-
For the final, this,
You know how it is?
No, I think that actually is, I wanna say that had to do with the old video equipment that used to be in here,
it goes way down there.
because there's no separate fire alarm.
No. Maybe we did it, like, there it is. Some kind of sense.
Might go rearrange all those posters on the wall. So the reason we can't line them up.
So you sound on it on the computer.
That's most for certain craft.
No,
Oh,
the computer. There we go.
Forgot to add it on for us watching video or something.
Oh, now why is it doing this?
Cause it's a computer.
Let's move.
Why can't I move it over to the side? Around?
On the wall.
It's the power over here.
Here's my house.
They've been friends. That'd be a dog.
I'd rather hold it to you than cheat you out of
Right?
Okay. Yeah, oh, yes.
The woodchuck is a.
Oh, but, right, it's a wow.
This is really one, and trap was about 20, that's awesome. What do you used to be well?
Alright, calling meeting to order at 6 P.M. Please rise to your arrival and find out. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God,
indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Payroll warrants, April 10th, 2026 and April 17th, 2026, open for motion.
Make a motion to approve the payroll warrant for April 10 and April 17, 2026.
Second,
Been moved and seconded, any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Accounts payable warrants for April 14th, 2026 and April 21st, 2026, open for motion.
Make a motion to approve the accounts payable warrants for April 14 and April 21, 2026.
second,
Been moved and seconded, any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Approval of the minutes for April 7th, 2026, open for motion.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of April 7, 2026.
second,
Been moved and seconded, any edits, questions, discussion? I didn't see anything. Okay, seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. All right, we've got 3 different public hearings tonight. First one is to hear comments and consider a medical use storefront cannabis license above and beyond cannabis LLC located at 493 Gardner Road, open for a motion to open the public hearing.
Make a motion to open the public hearing for Above and Beyond Cannabis LLC, a medical use storefront cannabis license located at 493 Gardner Road.
So,
Been moved and seconded, all those in favor? We are open at 6:01 PM. Is there anyone who'd like to speak to this public hearing? Anyone online? Going once. Going twice. Any comments on your end? Okay. Open for a motion to close the public hearing.
Make a motion to close the public hearing on Above and Beyond Cannabis LLC.
Been moved and seconded, all those in favor? Public hearing is closed at 6:02 PM. I assume we need a motion,
license, yeah.
need a motion on the license.
I make a motion to approve the license for a medical use storefront cannabis license Above and Beyond Cannabis LLC located at 493 Gardner Road.
Second.
Been moved and seconded, any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Next is a public hearing regarding the Community Enterprise CDBG grant. Open for motion to open the public hearing.
I make a motion to open a public hearing regarding the Community Enterprise CDBG grant.
Second.
All those in favor? Public hearing is open at 6:03 PM. Is there anyone who has any questions on the grant? This is an opportunity to ask them. Anyone online? Thank you, Erin. Erin put together a pretty comprehensive couple pager.
Thank you.
Okay,
Make a motion to that public hearing.
second, all those in favor of ending the public hearing? Motion passes 5-0 at 6:03 PM. We don't need a motion, right, on that one?
No,
Because
we
it's
don't
already-
need anything, Aaron, no.
Next is liquor license for Charm Thai LLC located at 762 Valley. Open for motion to open the public hearing.
Make a motion to open the public hearing for Charm Thai LLC.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. All those in favor?
Didn't give an address,
I didn't, I know, I didn't read.
We are open for a public hearing at 6:04 PM. Is there anyone who would like to speak to this liquor license? Dan, who wouldn't mind coming forward and saying your name for the record?
My name's Dan Sorwell, and I live in Wisconsin. I just would like to say that they're a great group of people, and they run a clean, professional restaurant, and I think they deserve a chance.
Thank you. Anyone else? Anyone online? Okay,
motion to leave the public hearing.
Second.
All those in favor of closing the public hearing? Motion passes 5-0 at 6:05 P.M. Now we need a motion for the liquor license.
I'll make a motion to grant a liquor license for Charm Thai LLC located at 762 Bath Road.
Been moved and seconded. Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Right, public comment. Is there anyone who wishes to speak on something not on the agenda? You have up to 5 minutes.
Recently. I've been attending some school committee meetings and some budget workshop meetings. And at the two of those meetings. There's some very passionate comments made by individuals. One very much in support of the administration and another one very much against the administration. Very passionate comments, a lot of emotions. And that kind of bothered me. And I ended up saying, Ed, let's go look at real data. And I ended up spending a lot of time at the DOE website. And was alarmed, I guess that's the right word, at what I was seeing about the Wiscasset schools. I guess the first thing that comes to mind is the enrollment has been decreasing for the last 10 years and it's reached another new low. Academic performance is, in my opinion, unacceptable. At the middle high school, 44% of our students do not meet expectations in English language arts. 69% do not meet math expectations. And 76% do not meet science expectations. There's another chart at the DOE website that talks about student behavior. And in the last year, there were 24 incidents of behavior problems with the students, 11 of which were drug related. A single drug related incident to me is unacceptable. We have to have some concern about that. The teachers, we have 38 teachers, 11 of which are inexperienced, and one is certified. I'm not sure I understand that. If I go further and dig deeper into the website and the data available to the DOE, it says that for our student body, we need 22 teachers. We have 38. If I look at the entire staff, it says we need 29 and a quarter full-time equivalents. We have 58. So we have less students, more teachers, poor academic performance. We have a problem that we need to go fix. The next startling thing that occurs is our average student cost in the state is $21,700. This current year, our average rate is $31,400. And the proposed budget moves it to $32,100. I believe we have a problem. We're not doing right by the students. We're not doing right by their parents. And we're not doing right by the taxpayers. I think one of the big problems, not necessarily the problem, but now that I look back at this and see that the school committee has really control over more than 50% of our property taxes, I think they should be paid. And I believe they should be given $500 a month, more than the select board. They're responsible for more of our taxes than you are. I think they should be paid for that. That's a time-consuming job. They should be compensated. And finally, I put this presentation together, asked to be put on the agenda. I understand it could not be accommodated. And if there are people in town who would like to see the presentation and understand my data, factual verifiable data, except where I make some estimates, and I clearly say that. I please welcome anybody who would like to do that. I'd be glad to give them the presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ed, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Just one question. Why did you not do this presentation, the way you did it a couple of years ago? You had a committee and you all did a big presentation in the community.
Yeah, I can't answer that. I think that committee pretty much deteriorated.
Okay,
No, I think,
I was just curious, thank you.
I don't know if it's time to resurrect that or not. It may change once we have the public hearing. I don't know. Thank you.
Anyone else would like to speak to something not on the agenda? Anyone online? Oh, Jeff.
Let's take a few minutes. I might just take a few minutes to answer Pam's question. I had a lot to do with that. I might correct her in stating that it was a committee. It was a group of concerned citizens that I helped promote, because I thought that there was a need to get that information out to the public. One of the reasons why that kind of stopped is, well, I got busy. That's a big reason. The second reason is, as there were hot button topics going on in the school, as we all well aware of, it seemed to wane a little bit, and the attendance on a nice day, we weren't getting the amount of people. I still think that the information that Ed would provide at one of those meetings is paramount, and I'd like that there would be more public outcry for what he is trying to present. All of what he presents is factual, that people can go find for themselves, but the gentleman spends an awful lot of time compiling it so that people can understand it. And I would love for people to reach out to either he or I, because I would certainly call another one of those public gatherings to get that information out. That's not why I came up to the table. Can we start the clock again? I'm just kidding.
Can I get your name?
I'm sorry, my name is Chet Grover. Wiscasset. Running for House Representative, District 47.
You gotta get that
As I go through the town and people, and my position has changed, so I'm talking to a lot of people. Something, it keeps coming up, people are asking me, and I said, just so happens I'm going into a select board meeting, and I'd be more than happy to ask the question. Budget committee. Some of that is related to the budget you all pass or propose, and the same thing with the school. The question I couldn't answer was the history. And I'm not expecting these answers tonight, but maybe just give you all an opportunity to weigh in on that. I could answer some of it, that it was disbanded, not disbanded, that might not be a good proper word, done away with, maybe a better term, because you weren't getting participation, volunteers. I believe that was maybe the case, I don't know. But I'd like to revisit that and what it would take to, I don't know, fire up a new budget committee if there was interest. Is there any reason why that can't happen? And the process in which that could be reconsidered. So that's kind of my comment, if you will, because I don't expect anybody to answer it without giving some further research into that. And I'd be more than happy to come back at another time or shoot me an email with that.
I would like to address that at a future meeting, if the board would
Yeah, would you
entertain that, because there's a lot of misinformation that I've heard about. People think what we've done with it or something that's totally incorrect.
Yeah, so would you, I was on the board when, I was on the board of selectmen when the budget committee went away.
Mhm.
So there
Well,
were.
okay, yeah, see this, it didn't go away.
Yeah,
Well,
didn't
no,
go-
when it stopped to service, however you wanna say it, but,
This is why if it's okay, I'd like to actually have Dennis put together the official
is that fair?
history.
Yeah, and is that a fair request? Because I think it's important. I think it's important, and a lot of it is concerning to me, because I think that if we could have that participation, it would add another layer of information to the people of Wiscasset, and I'm not really sure why that went away. But I'd like to revisit if it could happen again, if it. So,
I'm talking about in history, but the quick thing is, we didn't just get rid of it.
No,
We'll give the full,
my 5 minutes is up.
I'll send you something.
Thank you.
but I'd like us to officially.
Sure, but I'll send him something to answer his questions anyway.
Thank you.
There's misconceptions out there.
Yeah, I said one other thing, yeah. Why don't you put your thing on Facebook?
I haven't been on Facebook in years.
I know, but many people that are in town more than pay attention to this or to sport good.
That's a wonderful idea. Yes,
It's easy to do it.
I'll be in touch, Bill.
You get a 6-year-old, that'll tell you how to do it.
All right, anyone else for public comment? Moving on to department head, committee chair, monthly reports, any questions? Yes, it was just one eye. All right, new business, peer vendor permits, I'd like to suggest that we split these up because, I believe there needs to be some discussion on Sprague's and the Potter's Shed, so, unless there's any others. People need to pull out, we could do. River Shack and industrial. And then you have one to add, is that? Yeah.
Yes.
Real
yeah, let's see where it is, cause this was a pay.
You sent it on email,
I
right?
sent you an email on it, right? Yeah,
Yes,
so
you
you
did.
guys all got the application.
When did you send it?
Yeah.
When did you send it?
Today.
Early this afternoon.
Well, I was at work.
I'll get you a
So you wanna pull what, Sarah? A and what?
Sprague's and
Sprague's and Potter's Shed.
Well, Spriggs is A,
What, where are you getting letters from?
8A, 8B, 8A, pure.
I'm pulling things out of 8A.
Oh, okay.
You voted on it or can't?
So,
To be voted on, but there needs to be separate discussion on
Oh, okay.
those two.
I make a motion?
Yeah.
Make a motion to approve. The River Shack and industrial main, permits for, the.
Here.
For the pier.
Anyone wanna second that?
That's good.
I want to amend that.
Okay,
I make a motion to amend Bill's motion to add,
You don't have to do that.
okay, just make a new motion.
If nobody seconds it, the motion fails.
Okay.
we can just do another one for the action.
I make a motion,
So, we have a motion on the floor. Do we have a second? Is there a reason why? I'll second it. Okay, so this is just for, the River Shack and Industrial Main. Is there any discussion on those two? Okay. Alright, so all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Okay, now. Do a motion on Sprague's Lobster.
make a motion to approve peer vendor Sprague's Law.
Second.
And moved and seconded. So the issue here is that, the waterfront committee is recommending that, Sprague's be charged for the picnic table area that they have. I would like to argue that we should not be charging for that because it is not a restricted Sprague's only area. If it was, then I would say 100% they should pay for that. But we basically get the benefit of having maintained tables and cleaned area for sitting on the pier. at no cost, so I'm not in favor of that part of their recommendation.
I actually agree with you.
Actually,
I actually agree.
okay, wow. Any other thoughts? Or other points of discussion? That was the big piece that I was gonna bring up.
Also.
I make a motion to amend the recommendation. Or, no, we already have a motion on the table, so.
Yeah, and you said we don't need to,
I just wanted on the record that we're not charging him
Okay.
for that space.
so how would you like that on the record? Just in the minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay, so for the record,
We're not charging.
we're not charging for the picnic table space.
I have a picnic table space.
Correct.
Yes, let's be clear,
Yes.
there are two.
And it has been confirmed there is no gate on anything or signs that say Springs only. All right. There's no further discussion. All those in favor? Opposed?
No, I missed you, I'm not opposed.
Okay, are you in
Sorry.
favor then?
Yes.
Okay.
I was writing when you called the
Oh,
thing, so it's like I'm finishing my work.
Sorry, this is a little all over the place. We're just trying to make it specific. All right, so motion passes 5-0. Okay, now Potter Shed. Do we have a motion for the peer vendor permit for the Potter Shed?
Make a motion to approve the Potter Shed peer vendor permit.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Okay, the issue here is that it is not staffed all the time. Frank Sprague opens it and closes it. The waterfront committee is saying that we should deny it based on that. Dennis disagrees.
Yeah,
Yes,
so they feel that the policy is that somebody should be staffing the thing while it's open. When I reviewed the policy said it has to be open at least 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, which it is because Frank opens and closes it. The policy does not specifically say that it needs to be staffed during that time period, or that they can't sell their product by an honor system, which is very common for roadside vendors. So I disagree with the waterfront's interpretation on that policy. And feel that they are not in violation of the policy and that their permit should be approved.
So, so they're selling by the honor system and we know that that is happening and you're making it income.
Frank takes it, handles their cash and closes it up and does everything.
So that's all, he unlocks it, when there's money dropped off, he collects it for him and then he locks
Puts
up
it
it.
in, locks it up.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Okay.
any other discussion? Okay, all those in favor of approving? Motion passes 5-0. Okay, and then.
We have the new one.
Oh, yeah.
That make a
Sure. it's the new one.
So, Janine Law had submitted an application to be on the waterfront pier back in April. But I held off on it because she wasn't providing me any information on what she wanted to do. Now, she carves lobster boats. Wooden lobster boats, but she didn't say how she wanted to sell them. If she was gonna put a building on, if she was gonna have somebody sell them for her, if she was coming to do it during the day and then going home at night. So I didn't have enough information to put that all together. She got that to me today. And I sent you guys a picture of the building similar to what she wants to put on the pier. Which she'd already shared with the waterfront committee on Tuesday and they were fine with it. I'm fine with it. She didn't really wanna wait for the May meeting to be approved and I agreed. It's gonna start getting busy down there and that building comes in sections. And will need to be unloaded and put together on a pier, and I'd rather do that during the slower time, so that's why I'm asking you to kind of suspend your rules and just approve this tonight, so we can keep the process moving along.
What is the name of that?
6.
midcoastmainboats.com.
All right, open for a motion.
Make a motion to approve the vendor permit for midcoastmainboats.com.
Second.
Been moved and seconded, any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Alright. Thank you all for your patience there. Alright, 8B, Parks and Recreation Hot Tub, for a motion.
Make a motion to deem the Parks and Recreation hot tub as surplus and to authorize the town manager to dispose of it in a manner that serves the best interest of the town and place the funds in a dedicated donation account.
Second.
Been moved and seconded, any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. New business license application for Reauthentices, I'm assuming. Located at 111 West Alma Road, open for a motion.
I make a motion to approve the new business license application for Reauthentices located at 111 West Alma Road.
Second.
And moved and seconded, any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. 8D, request from the town manager to expend funds from the Old Ferry Road tree stumpage revenue account for economic development of the Old Ferry Road and Mason Station properties, open for motion.
I make a motion that the town manager may expend funds from the Old Ferry Road tree stumpage revenue account for economic development of the Old Ferry Road and Mason Station properties.
Second.
Been moved and seconded, any questions or discussion?
Just one question.
Yep.
Could you tell us the amount of money that was there?
Currently $103,000.
Thank you.
What's the plan with it, Dennis?
The big department.
What's your plan with it?
So we're going to, if you, there was a list of things that we needed to do. There was in our manager's report, we had to do some deed work. We have to do some research on, well,
The environmental, I'll come.
yeah, help me with this one.
Do you want to just read it?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
Adding the wetlands data and rubble piles mentioned in the phase 1 site assessment report to a completed boundary survey. Update deed references to a newly drafted property deed with updated property descriptions. Complete a commercial appraisal. Yeah,
And I'm sure there will be some question. That's that.
so that answers your question, yeah.
Yeah, this is.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, any other discussion? Okay, all those in favor? Motion passes 5-0. Alright, RFP for appraisal services for Old Ferry Road and Mason Station properties, open for motion.
Make a motion to approve the RFP for appraisal services for the town on the Old Ferry Road and Mason Station.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. This, I'm assuming, is our first step in our process, correct? To-
Yes.
In terms of development of these properties.
Yes, and so we have to, by state law, in order to retain the property, you have to have an appraisal done. Commercial level appraisal, and, so this is the first step of that. And, Bill and Lisa met, Dennis and me, I think it was Good Friday. And we talked about the process, and so I've already done the calculations on, that I can share with that information. Of all the back taxes owed on all 82 lots. Anyways, so we have that, and then once we have a full appraisal in hand, we'll be able to determine whether or not, there's any money owed, bad. So,
So correct me if I'm wrong, but for those at home, this is something we need to do before we can do any kind of moving forward with the development of either property.
yes, that's correct, yeah,
Because of the tax status, basically.
yeah. Unfortunately, the new law kind of hinders us a little bit.
Other questions, discussion?
I also just, I put it on your desk today, an updated copy of it, of the RFP, the one that was sent out was a little, I made a few changes since then. All right.
They're minor.
They're minor. The town attorney looked at it and everything. But I also put in there a little spreadsheet of all the lots, so you can kind of see. So
Yeah. No, you're fine.
I just wanted, thought you guys would find that interesting, all the different lots and the size and the values and so forth. The zoning, things like that.
Thank you. Anything else? All those in favor? The motion passes 5-0. Thank you, Aaron.
Yeah, thank you.
Monthly financials, year-to-date expense revenue reports, and HM basement statement of accounts. Any questions?
All I can say about Payson is, ouch.
Not so hot. Right, town managers report, anything to add?
No, I would just like to, as I said in my report, encourage people to come out to the school budget meeting next Wednesday or the 29th. That's an important thing and anticipation would be wonderful. One thing I didn't add to my written report, but you guys already know this, our audit has been completed and returned. And there were no bad findings in our audit. Our net worth for townwide increased by $5 million in fiscal year 25, but there were no adverse findings in the audit. And it has been posted online. Anybody that wants to see it, you go to the website under the finance page, and it's right there. Put you to sleep for sure.
Any questions for Dennis? Okay. Assessor's business, abatement for Harry Hilton, map R07 lot 49 in the amount of $885.82. Open for motion.
Make a motion to approve the abatement for Harry Hilton at map R07 lot 49 in the amount of $885.82 as recommended by the assessor's agent Ellery Lane.
Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any questions or discussion? Seeing none, all in favor? Motion passes 5-0. I have no other business. Aaron, did you?
It's just a minor thing, I did put in the select board's packet or the part of you.
Yeah.
A memo about proposed housing site analysis and it's up to master plan. I just wanted to go off and look at that and to see there's a proposed development on 257 Bath Road. And I'll put your comments to you about it.
Okay. Anyone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone like to make a favor motion? Adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor? We are adjourned at 6:33 PM.